Shalom and welcome back to the Grim Truth. Sorry if it's low lighting, although the camera's not showing low lighting, but it's low lighting because the sun has set. I clocked in at work at 5:30 this morning. I clocked out of work roughly 5 minutes ago. It is 8:09 p.m. 14 hours and 35 minutes or something along those lines. Something right in there is what I worked. The red light on my face is from the taillights of the car stopped in front of me because it's getting dark outside. It was a long day. I posted a couple of short videos, the last one of what I was actually doing today, which was I was in Broad Ripple, Indiana. Broad Ripple is actually just a name of a section of Indianapolis. I was not too far north of downtown Indianapolis in that little area. I was at a middle school off and on all day on their track that goes around their football field. I was driving the dump truck around the track. Yeah. And we were doing millings. And if you don't know what millings are, it's a big machine that tears up the surface of a road or whatever it is. It was asphalt. Usually it's asphalt that it rips up. It shoots it up a conveyor belt and it goes into the dump truck that's keeping pace in front of it as it drives along. Which, when you're driving a manual truck, that requires you to feather the clutch, which means I'm holding the clutch partway in and adjusting my speed in low gear by using the clutch. Clutch in a semi truck is heavy. Clutch in a dump truck is heavier than a semi truck, typically speaking. Needless to say, my left leg hurts. My head hurts. I'm extremely exhausted. I have to be back in this place I work, back in that truck at 6:30 in the morning. I got an extra hour. Woohoo. At this rate, I will be getting home somewhere approaching 9 p.m. I will not have a chance to get 8 hours of sleep. Now, I'm going to have to leave my house roughly 5:40-ish in the morning because traffic gets heavier that time of day and I got to leave a little bit earlier. So if I was to go home, throw what I have onto the floor and go straight to the bed, skip the shower, skip the dinner, skip everything, and just go straight to bed, then yeah, I'd probably get like 7.5 hours. Maybe. That's not going to happen. So no, I'm going to be lucky to get 5 hours of sleep, but whatever. This was not a fun day. Why? Just why would anyone choose to do construction work at a school while school is in session? When you had all summer to get it done before school started. School started in this state, I believe, at the beginning of last month. I believe. I don't send children to school, so I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure it was the beginning of last month. That's because that's when I started seeing buses in front of me on roads that were causing me to stop. Why would you do that? And not only when school is in session, the kids were at the school. So I get back to this place right around one of these loads. I don't even remember how many I'd done today. I think it was only 4 because it was going a long way to get it to where I had to dump it and get back. It was 2-hour round trip. And one of these times I get to this place was like 3:20 p.m. Now they told us not to show up there anywhere around 2:30. So I purposely stopped because I was going to be there at 2:30. I stopped, went into a truck stop, got a little bit of food, and decided I'm going to kill just a little bit of time so I don't get up there and get stuck by these buses. I think I'm blocking an intersection. Oh no, he can get through. Okay, good. And then everybody else is moving. So am I. No, I'm not letting you out. That's not how life works. Be patient. Wait, I've had to do it all day. Yeah. So anyway, I killed some time. I get back to this job site at this school at 3:20 p.m. I go around the track. I do the millings things. My truck is full. I come back around the other side of the track to go through the gate that's that wide with the truck that's that wide. It was, yeah, it was a problem. But I can't go through the gate because there is approximately 20 school buses blocking it at that point. Now, I was on that track getting loaded for maybe 15 minutes. That's how long it took them to block the entire thing. Now, this was at around 3:20 p.m. The school buses finally left around 4:30 p.m. That's how long I sat there. I was reading my Bible for a lot of that time. And then I was talking to a nice guy who worked for the company that's actually contracting us. His name was Mike. Mike was a nice guy. I was talking to him. He was an older guy. He was in the dump truck that was stuck there with me at the time. And Mike asked me if I knew a quick way to get back to the dump site because traffic, it's 5 p.m. when we're pulling out of there. We got to go through downtown Indianapolis. It's insane. And yeah, I knew a decent way to go, and he followed me all the way back to the dump site, and he was very surprised at how quickly we got there. I don't get paid enough for this. But praise the Father, I have a job and I can do it. But this sucks. This really sucked. Praise Yah. And that's all I have for the day. It's just been not a good day. There were several occasions where thoughts of quitting my job popped into my brain. But the Father reminds me that He has sent me there for a reason. I'm not sure exactly what that reason is that He sent me to work at this place. I don't know, because I work for a bunch of atheists. But maybe that's the reason, to give them a chance to repent, to teshuva, turn back to the Father. Maybe. Maybe I just got to keep explaining it to them over and over and over again until it sinks in. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't. But yeah, this sucked. Praise Yah. See you next time. Shalom.